Go.
Strengths. The strengths of my client were that every session was completed, progression was shown in the sessions, and also he never missed a session. For every session was completed, it shows that he never gave up when he found something difficult, and he was always continuously pushing his body even when he found it difficult. The impact that this will have, like he's always pushing himself to do his best, resulting in improvement for him. In like a game situation for him, maybe he'll never give up when others do, and he'll keep going to the end, which is a good attribute to have. For progressing in the sessions, he was always ready to go at the start. He wanted to push and improve his body. Went up in weight when using weights week in, week out, so then he was pushing himself, and also that shows progression. This is an impact because he's wanting to improve himself and better himself in all sessions he did. This'll give him he'll always give his maximum in game situations, and he'll always want to win by pushing himself. Never missed a session, he was always on time and ready to work, showing that he wanted to improve by not missing sessions. This means he was never going to stop progressing because he was always at his sessions. There's a higher chance of succeeding with him doing that as well. Always at games, so he won't be missing anything. He's always there, he's always reliable on by teammates. Areas for improvement: motivation, not always focused, and the attitude towards certain parts of sessions. Motivation, it took time for him to get going at the start sometimes, and so not all of the sessions he was 100% motivated. So the impact on this would be we had to cram more in at the end, rushing sets and reps, which resulted in poor technique. To relate this to the game, it'd be his slow starts in games that could affect the whole team performance as well as his by making mistakes and that. Being not always focused, he was distracted by friends in the gym. Also, at the middle of the sessions and towards the end, he seems to lose focus. With him getting distracted by others, it hindered his own improvement. Taking his mind out of sessions, he was constantly didn't know what he was doing at times as well. In games, this resulted in making mistakes, costly for his team. Attitude towards certain parts of the sessions. Sometimes my client didn't always enjoy the plyometrics side of the training, so sometimes he'd argue and barely did the plyometrics to decent standard, and poor technique was used in it. Runs for the cool down and warm up, he didn't find that enjoyable, so it was not really done to a good standard, and often complained about having to do them. In jumps and running, it was never 100% for him, so it's not really improving him. If he's not doing it to 100%, then he's not really pushing himself. If he's not putting in 100% into games, it results in poor personal performance, and he might not get to play. The fitness component was muscular strength. So he'd be doing that about 3 or 4 times a week with high intensities, high with a 1 rep max. Did about 3 sets of each exercise, which included bench press, curls, pull downs, shoulder press, which is all forms of weight training. The next fitness component was power. For the type of training, that was plyometric training, where we're doing single leg hops, double leg hops, squats, medicine ball jumps, death jumps and box jumps. We're doing that to around 3 to 4 times a week, with the intensity is medium to high. They do 2 to 3 sets of each reps, and the type is just powering within the legs.